Hey guys, my name's Josh. I've recorded a lot of videos about ALLT already. I really like them. I was actually gonna watch the premiere, but I didn't get around to it. I was busy. I was actually at band practice, so I couldn't do that. But love ALLT. Looking at the track list here, I think it was 4 tracks, 5 tracks even that I've heard before. So, what was it? Let's have a look here. From the track list, we've got Remnant, which we've heard. Aquila, which we've heard, or Akia. We've got Echoes. We've got Orphan Breeds. Don't know Dissect Yourself. I know Emanate. Ephemeral. 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 I don't know. Don't know how you pronounce that. Correct me in a comment, please. Yeah, I have no idea how to pronounce that. Cycles. Okay, cool. So how many have we got then for fresh tracks? Flash of Light. We have Memory of Light. Okay. Echoes. We've heard. So okay. Yeah. Okay. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so 5 tracks, 5 singles. Okay. First impression of that, I feel like I was hoping the album might be a tiny bit longer, but well, hopefully it's really good. So, because obviously, like I've already heard it all, so you know, 4 songs, maybe 3.5 songs is maybe not enough time for me, but we'll have a look. Hopefully the content is good. I mean, if you know ALTs, you know their song structures are complex. They're gonna be hard to write, so definitely gonna be expecting that. But yes, I'm seeing the guys on Tuesday at Glasgow, so if anyone's in Glasgow and watching them play with Emanate on the Black Tour, yeah, I mean, put a comment down, and I'll keep my eyes open and what have you. But right, we'll just jump straight into it, guys. I'm just gonna do the whole album, so I'm not really gonna stop to talk too much. Okay, here we go. Sorry. Sick. Okay, that intro is interesting. Okay, I didn't know if it would be musical or not, but it seems to be a sample from somewhere. I'm not sure where. Sounds cool though. Sounds really cool. Like the visual stuff. Always like the visual stuff. Didn't expect this though. Didn't expect the. I was expecting some sort of visualizer or something for each track. Having like an entire album on a YouTube video. I didn't expect a mashup of music videos. That's really interesting. Remnant's maybe my favorite single. I mean, that's a lot of people maybe, don't agree with that. A lot of people maybe think Orphan Breed, or they might think, what was the other good one? Akia. I think a lot of people like those ones. I really like Remnant. I really like the song. I really like the cleans. I really like the songwriting structure. I like the inverse guitar in it. I'm just gonna keep going, but this is probably my favorite single. So we're just gonna blast through. Okay. Right there, before we get into that nasty breakdown, something that I actually kind of like knew was happening but didn't really count it out. It's quite interesting, is that they like impose a new one. So like if you count in music, right, and you obviously have like 4/4 time signature and what have you, when you like impose like a new downbeat, right, they're doing that in the song. I believe it comes on like the one, and so if you obviously count 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you come down on the one again, they're extending that measure by another half beat, and they're coming down on that. So it's really clever. So see if you can pick that up. But I really like that. I think Oceans at Alaska like does that a lot, like that specific one as well. But that's really cool. I love the visuals. I still think there's a 6-throw roll. Such a good song. I think they do it again though, with like the displacing the one, It's really good. I would sit and try and work it out, but it's just gonna I'm gonna take too long doing it. It's probably just annoying to watch. So anyway, here we go. Next one. Have I heard this one? IKEA. Yes, we have heard this one. Yeah. I think Remnant deserves more love though. A really good song. The ghost notes are hard. I can't place them. Oh, that's so nice. I like that it's triplet as well, right? Like you obviously have that triplet feel. I really like it. And then what ALLT do the bit like just so well is like they like chop up triplet. They're like on the triplet grid a lot, and they just chop it up, like whatever. You know, if it's like a chug or something like that, turn it into like a little group of two, and then something else, make it like a little complex rhythm. But they seem to do it in triplet. Sometimes they even use the sextuplet, and I'm just like, it's not something I really hear, so I really like it. It's really hard to do as well, so it's awesome. This is a cool ride bit. I like this. Awesome. Is this a new one coming up? I love IKEA as well. It's a good song. It's very hard to play it as well. Like that, I just feel like that intro is just, it just does not. It, like as a drummer trying to work it out, the ghost notes, they just feel really hard to like, you know, it's almost like, you know where they land, but you kind of like trying to execute it. It's a bit, it's a bit odd, especially with like the kind of moving like crash symbols and that. So obviously, China as well there, but Memory of Light. Okay, this is definitely a new one. Okay, this is exactly why I wanna listen to this album, is to hear the new stuff, because every ALLT song I like a lot. So I'm excited. Here we go. See how we go. Yeah, it's Rivata visuals. Oh fuck. Excuse my language, oh my goodness. Man, the momentum in this track. Harmonics. Ooh, that's nice. I love those sounds. I'm trying to work out what I'm planning. I'm like, what is going on? Can't beat 4 on the floor, man. These sounds are so cool. Hit me with it. Nice little trim and effects. Sound really cool. That's really interesting. I didn't expect that. I was expecting a breakdown like kind of like near the end of that song, and then it kind of went into like quite chordy stuff. But it's really interesting how like, it that kind of like I want to say synth, but I mean, whatever that sound was, interacting with um, the guitar like chords and that, it would sound really cool. Um, yeah, I need to listen to that one more. I like the lyrics at the end there. I was trying to work them out, but yeah, they seem quite deep in that one. I don't know if that has you know a particular sentiment to one of the band members that maybe wrote them. I'm not entirely sure, but I want to have a little deeper listen to that because that sounded really nice. And obviously the song Memory of Light, I mean, this is kind of like you're in a dark place, you know what I mean? You used to know what light was, but it's only a memory to you now. So I feel like this is definitely like a dark song, so hence the momentum as well. I mean, it's kind of like, it's obviously aggressive sounding and what have you, but there's quite a lot of, I don't know, doesn't really feel like all that happy, does it? Anyway, let's keep moving on. Right, Echoes, here we go. I like Echoes as well. I like the intro, it's nice. That trim, I like that trim. Anyway, the intro, yeah. Grooves, man. Sick. Oh, is that a half-ass guitar? I wonder if Sam's still using the dingwall in this one as well. He is still using the dingwall. Bro, I think it's Thomas that does the visual stuff of Rivada visuals. I think it looks the same, like not the same. It looks like the same sort of kind of stylistic stuff that Rivada do. Um, Thomas, I think that's how you pronounce his name. Um, he's amazing. I mean, I know he plays guitar in Humanity's Last Breath as well, but I mean, who would have thought he's so good at this stuff too? I mean, this stuff looks amazing. Like some of the shots in these music videos. Well done, dude. He's just nailing the essence of the song, like with his visuals. Yes, I agree. That looks sick. This guitar work, this next part. I love that. I wish that was longer. I like that ending. Good song. Orphan Breed. Tune. It's just so relentless. Something I didn't actually notice about the music video, right, as much as like I really like the color grading, but like also I didn't notice the lighting, like in some of those points there. I mean, again, I won't go back, but maybe hopefully they come up again, but you'll see it like kind of gets darker and lighter and that like quite often in like the same kind of environment. It's really, really cool. Anyway, this song is awesome. I love it. See you right there. This is breakdown so hard. This is this choppy stuff that I'm talking about. That stuff. Again. So cool. Crazy. Oh, so sad. Oh my gosh, the grouping changes are there. There's a ba boom boom ba da. Cool, man. Oh, okay. I'm excited. I'm very excited. New song, yes. Okay, Dissect Yourself. Anything new? Emanate. And then we got, oh yes, three out of the next four. Oh, it was a quite short one. How long? 2 minutes. Okay, I'm expecting it to go quite hard then. Okay, short songs normally quite hard. Let's have a listen. Oh, that was clever. Yes. What? It's cool. Interesting. It started out, I was kind of like, where is this going? It didn't hit me. It kind of sounded a bit like Orphan Breed, but it didn't hit me as hard. But then I kind of like where it was going. I need to listen to this again. Definitely. I like the no nonsense. Good sounds. Okay, next one. Emanate. We know Emanate, but we love Emanate, so it's okay. So groovy, man. Man, some of these drum grooves are so challenging, man. That's so crazy, man. That's hard. That's so hard. So groovy, man. I wonder if they got a feature for this actually, for this vocal part. Like, I'll tell you one thing right now, like, ALLT write very, very hard drum parts. I don't know if anyone's ever tried to learn any ALLT songs on drums, but like, see, I tried to learn Quietus, and that song was actually, very challenging. Tempo is not that fast, but there is like a group of 16th notes on that, like hi-hats that like keeps moving, and then you gotta make sure they keep going with your left hand, and then you do stuff with your right hand, and it's really, I mean, I watched like, Adam Björk's playthrough of it, and I'm like, I don't know how you're doing that. Like, it's just too hard, man. So if you have tried this, like, you'll know that these songs are really hard. I would much rather play a fast song. I'd rather play Pain Remains than this. I wouldn't go that far, but, they are very hard. But anyway, here we go. Next one, Ephemeral. Okay, let's have a listen to this. I've heard very good things about this song. I've seen them in the comments. So, I've even heard them from band members of the band saying that the song is maybe their favourite. So, I wonder who said that. Oh my gosh, no. Let's have a listen. This is the one that I've heard. I've heard Life Cycle. Sorry, Cycles was really good. Sorry, I said Life Cycles because I word alive. Anyway, whatever. Here we go. Oh, that's so cool. Love it. Already love it. Yeah. Yeah, I'm vibing with this one the most, for sure. Later it, let's go. Some very clever riff, sorry. That's clever, that's cool. Oh my god. What is happening? Right, okay, I need to pause it there because that is probably my favourite guitar phrasing that I've heard all year from music released so far. So that was phenomenal. Like, yeah, I'm blown away by that song straight away. So wow, awesome. Holy. Let's go. Get that classic gated gen. Oh. Wow, completely blown away by that song. I don't have feelings about songs instantly like that. Usually takes me a minute to digest, or like, you know, takes me a few loops of the song to digest actually what I'm hearing. That's unreal. It's just unreal. Wow. Oh, I don't know who writes the riffs in that song or whatever, but that's just so fresh sounding, you know, like who writes like that, you know, who puts out music like that? I don't know anyone. So, you know, I don't know if it was Ole, I think, sorry if I'm pronouncing your name wrong, or is it Victor's the other guitar player? I don't know who's writing those riffs, but my goodness. I mean, Robin as well. Like, the problem is, like, it's so hard to say members get outshined or whatever, but, you know, just, it's nice because I feel like every song has something that is, like, really, that stands out for, like, every member. So, you know, and the song was just riff heaven, I suppose you could say. Right, let's move on to this last track. Let's just get this done. We're nearly there. Cycles. Okay, here we go. I'll leave my kind of verdict at the end. Wow. Oh my god. Yes. Oh yes. That's such a good song. Okay, I have to pause it because it's just too much. Yeah. I don't get emotional about songs like first listen either, and I don't know. I just heard that spoken word stuff at the start, and it just, you know, yeah. There's some. This is just quite a heartfelt song, you know. It's like you can kind of tell, and you get that from the song. Sorry if I'm bumping my mic. I know that's actually gonna sound really annoying, so I do apologize. But just yeah, in that. Sorry to digress, but in that. In the song, you can totally tell there's like a lot of existential stuff I really resonate with, like, you know, what's going on here, and like, you know, if you can musically make it complex and then, you know, turn it into something that, you know, makes you feel something too, like quite significant, I think that's you're really achieving something great with music, you know. So good job. Yeah, wow, just wow, just gonna keep going. It's just so good. Right. Rivata visuals. Oh yes, it is him. Right. Yeah. Album of the year. I'll agree with that. Don't know anything else that's come out this year that contends with that. What are my overall thoughts? Well, I'll just say right now, um, you know, if I didn't have the singles already and I heard that, I would probably say that that's a 10 out of 10. Um, I I want to give it a 10 out of 10 because the singles, Ephemeral, Cycles, those were 10 out of 10 songs for me. Like, easy. Easy 10 out of 10. If there was an 11, I would give it an 11. Yeah. I would say the album, just because of the length of it, I would say it's like a 9.7. But, you know, yeah, definitely up up there with. I don't want to like give stuff a 10 because it's like, you know, you need to have room to grow. Like where do you go from this, you know? So no, but I really hope they play, you know, Ephemeral or Cycles. I know they're playing. I want to guess. I know they're playing one of the new ones. They must be playing Ikea because it's doing alright. But I just hope they play one of those ones. If they have time, I'd love to hear that live. Yeah, anyways, guys, that was my reaction. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm sorry if I ramble too much. Yeah, tell me what you think as well. I want to know what you think. I want to know if you like ALLT, if you think they're overrated, if you think, you know, they offer something that maybe other bands don't. You know, I want to know your input, but for me, they're a very important band, very influential band for me right now. I really like what they're doing right now, and you know, I hope to see more, and I hope they stay in the scene longer, and you know, keep making music, and you know, because the world kind of needs more music like this, definitely. Yeah, just phenomenal stuff, guys. Well done. Anyways, guys, thanks so much. If you are interested, I do play in a couple bands myself, and I'll leave the links in the description below. But yeah, thank you so much for your time, guys, and yeah, enjoy the album if you listen to it again by yourself. Yeah, anyways, guys, take care.